I think that these are two very separate and distinct areas of activity and of the passing of judgment. One is the transgression of the law, and the other is the motives that led to such a transgression. I think there is a moral issue involved here as well as a legalistic issue. We are also demanding Presidente Luis Echeverri that he stop the repressions of students, intellectuals, and political figures in Mexico, that he release all the political prisoners which are suffering in dozens of jails in Mexico because they have only dared to protest the inequities and the inhumanity and the lack of democracy inside of the Mexican nation.
Mexicanos, we know the seriousness of the problems facing those ills, and we also feel very sorry and meant to sacrifice themselves for the benefit of the
understand that, but again,
blacks in the early 60s when they were demonstrating, and they were
the Irish, you know,
part of that. I can remember.
If in fact your intention for the United States, wouldn't it be better for your intentions and your reasons to let Chavez Ortiz go to trial to increase the publicity? So you're saying the trial is going to Trump?
The issue here is to do something about sky piracy. They fear that one of these days something real tragic will happen. There's been a lot of discussion in the United Nations. Do you really think that the president of Mexico or the head of any government could take such a lenient attitude toward a skyjacker, no matter what his motive is? Wouldn't this be encouragement for others to do the same thing?
I don't feel that it's encouragement to do the same thing. I think that the question of taking preventive and protective measures around aircraft is one thing, and then I think the whole question of moral judgment upon individuals who have transgressed some of the rules established by governments is something else. And we're asking the authorities of governments of the world to take a position on behalf of the moral stance of humanity rather than on just a mere examination of the violation of the letter of the law.
Mr. Corona, what do you hope the President of Mexico will do as a result of your demonstrations?
Well, we hope that he will release all the political prisoners in Mexico. We hope that he will order the stopping of the repression that's taking place upon students, intellectuals, and artists. We hope that he will send a strong request to President Nixon, urging him to grant clemency and a pardon to Ricardo Chavez Ortiz.
Media, communications, and as Chicanos and our people, and it's to resolve.
Demonstrate his solidarity with the Chicano and Mexican people living in the United States and their plight by requesting of President Nixon that he give amnesty and a pardon to Ricardo Chavez Ortiz. I don't know. We believe that every leader in and out of public office must be asked to take a stand on the major issues confronting the plight of the millions of poor people in this world, of blacks, of Asians, of poor whites, of Chicanos. This is, I think, is the message we're trying to get across, that leaders in every field of activity must be asked to take a stand.